What is going on, everybody? We're back for another break here at the Iron Lion. This one is from yesterday, technically. This is the number 2 random um, half case for 2025 Panini Prizm Baseball Hobby. A little mix up in getting the product in, and so when we switched over, our second breaker thought we still were missing the product. So we apologize on that front. Yeah, we're about to get this all rip roaring and ready to roll. I'm gonna get ready to share this over right now, and we will get you all tagged, and we'll start ripping into this stuff. So, shared, boom. Love baseball, super fun times on these products. Get everybody tagged right now, and then we will get into our random. Here we go. See some familiar faces in our break today. Always good ones. Hopefully we can pull everybody the heat that they're looking for. All right. Almost done, guys. Just a few more to tag, and then we will be getting into our random and getting everybody squared away. All right. Tagged everybody that Facebook would let me tag. Boom. There you go. Everybody is tagged. We get back to our main break page, and then we will get our randoms pulled up. Here's our randoms. We have Brian Thomas on the top, Jason Roseman on the bottom. Anything less than 4 will roll again. Got a 5, so we are solid here. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We got Josh Germain at the top, Chad Bower on the bottom. Get that into our, oops, sorry about that, y'all. This is yesterday's. I don't know. Sometimes it carries over. Sometimes it doesn't. Now we got y'all in. Let me set up my own sheet up here. There we go. Set it up so I can see it. Makes it a little easier for me. All right, here we go. Get into our teams. We have the Arizona Diamondbacks on top, Washington Nationals bottom. Less than 4, we'll roll again. We got a 4, so we are solid. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have the Boston Red Sox on the top, LA Angels on the bottom. I'm going to get this into our XSplit, and then I will let y'all start doing our trade timing. Boom. Take the random down, and then we'll start our trade timer for all of y'all. There we go. Trade timer is live. All right. Boom. Getting all of our stuff. Good luck, everyone is right. Hope everyone gets some crazy hits. Uh-oh. There we go. Reds are up for trade. If anybody wants the Reds. Oops. Padres are also available. I was looking forward to getting through this stuff. I was watching a little bit of the break yesterday. Looks like a fun rip. All right, bye. 59 seconds left on the trade timer. I'm gonna go grab something real quick, and I'll be right back to start this break. All right, I'm back. 9 seconds left. Twin for Padres, no thanks. All right, looks like we are solid and ready to roll. On this product, let me get this a little bit bigger up here so I can see it a little bit better. Boom. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. We're gonna rip. Oh, I knew there was something else I needed, and I almost forgot it. Needed my 3-lane. There it goes. All right, here we go, everybody. Good luck. Let's have a blast with this one. $12 packs per box, 12 cards per pack. Empty box. That actually went in. That was crazy. Here we go. First set of stuff popping out. Here we go. Ozzie Smith, Drysdale. Ooh, got a nice little Mike Piazza on that. Number to 499. I'll get that one here in a second. We have the Carter Johnson on the silver. We have that Dingers on that Toro Sasaki. All right, boom. Here we go. Get that one into a sleeve. Silvers. Mike Piazza, number to 499. Very sick on that one. I'll do exactly what Emma did yesterday, and at the end I will just probably slide through all of these higher numbered ones so y'all can see them. But yeah, here we go. Rocking through. Francona, Son Kim, I'll get that one. Travis Mazzana, Sammy Sosa, Ty Cobb, Jeff Bagwell on the red. Very cool, number to 299. Let me get that one in. Got that one as well. Get that one into our piles here. Keisha, Roman Anthony as well. Oops. Jeff Bagwell. That's crazy. Got that retro on the Jeff. That's crazy. So we get that one also into a. Here we go. Chase Burns. Cal Ripken. That's just a sick one. The Brandon Sprout right there. Number to 149. Luis Baez on the silver. Get that one over here. I'll sleeve up all those silvers after the fact. In the pursuit of saving a little bit of time. Make a pile for the high-end rookies and also, as well as the silvers that need to be sleeved. Nice one there. Going to the Mets, by the way. There's Jeffy again. Barry Larkin. Joe DiMaggio. Tom Glavine. What we got here? Ooh. We're going to have our Emilion Petrie for the Tampa Bay. Number 2, $4.99. Into our higher pile. And then we're going to have a sick one there on that. Mac Horvath going over to Tampa Bay on the sensational signatures. Sick one there for Tampa Bay. Shout out Tampa Bay. Shout out John Park. Nice one there on the Mac Horvath. Put that one up there. Talisman on that Jesus made. Brooks Lee. And our Heston Kjerstad. We're looking for 2 more autographs in this box. Griffo Farrell. So we might have a redemption here. Joe Torre. That's so crazy to see him as a player. I'm going to come back to that one right there. We're going to have the Bobby Miller on the number to 99 right there for the Los Angeles Dodgers. I'm going over Andrew Corsini. Going into a top load. That will be our low in our low number pile. Got the Pudge on the red right there. Up here, the ones that needs to get sleeved later. Got the Colston Montgomery, Bob Gibson. Who is our redemption here? We're gonna have a nice one. Prospect signature Prisms red. Roman Anthony going over to the Red Sox. One of the top prospects in all of baseball. Sick one there. That one right here at the bottom. Boston Red Sox. Sick auto. Let's go. Going over to Josh Germain. Let's go, Josh. Nice little pickup for the Boston Red Sox on that one. Roman Anthony on the redemption auto. Jacob Mrazorowski crushing it. Paul O'Neill. We got a Brock Porter here. The number to 499. Going over to the Rangers. Be sick on that one. Nice one there. We're going to have a Buster Posey going over to the Giants. Number to 25. Sick one there. I'm going to actually put that one. I won't mag it because I feel like we have more mags coming. But that is a solid one. Buster Posey, one of the greatest catchers of all time. San Francisco Giants. That one's going over to BT. BT, that's PC for you, isn't it? I believe so. Got the fireworks on the Paul Skeens. Jace Jung on the rookie. Nolan Ryan. Carson Williams. Whoops. Hideki Matsui. Dontre Willis. Man. got a nice little Bryce Cunningham right there, number to 299. I'll get that one sleeved up in a second. Got the Luke Keishel on the silver. Dion on that prismatic. Regular Buster Posey. Nick Kurtz on the rookie. I will get immediately into a sleeve. Just because he is so good at baseball. And has a crazy market right now. So, put that one over here. And then we'll get this other one all sleeved up as well. Going over to Bryce Cunningham. This one should be to the Yankees, number 299. Higher end pile. Boom. Here we go. Still looking for an auto. One more auto out of here. Yeah, that's sick. Buster Posey's sick. That number to 25, pretty gnarly. I like that one. Always loved Buster. Hey, Smith. Sick. David Ortiz. Cam Caminiti. Hank Greenberg. We have a Cash Mayfield on the San Diego there. Number to 199. Very nice one there. No, all good, BT, all good. I just wanted to make sure because I saw it and I was like, oh, I think that's PC. Just wanted to make sure. Be safe. Andrew Painter on that one for Philly. Silver. Got the dingers. I love those ones. I don't like that they're gold and like make me think that they are gold because that one throws me off. But still, nonetheless, very sick. We got the Ryan Sloan, Larry Walker, Dylan Cruz on that rookie. Got the Tommy White, Ricky Bradfield, Leo DeVries on that number to 499 for the Padres right there. Nice one there on that more high number. Parallel. Sick one on that nonetheless. Leo DeVries. We got the Nolan Schunnell on the sensational signatures. That was going to be numbered to 199. Going over to the Los Angeles Angels. My bad. Brain's all red and said St. Louis. That one going over to Chad Bower on that one right there for the auto. Sick one there. Nice one on that. Got the Bubba Chandler on the talisman. A-Rod, Roberto, and Vance Honeycutt. Braylon Payne. Nibbla. A sick one, number to 199 for the Yordani Monagro. Get that one put it away. 199. Got the Adam Jones, sorry, on the silver. Got that rookie fireworks on the Hey Song Kim. Dion. Man, Dion's such a beast. Professional in 2 different sports. That's nuts. It's fielder. Bench. Homer Bush Jr. Ooh, got a nice little Luis Baez number to 299 there. And the Jeff Bagwell on that red as well. Ooh, Jacob Wilson on that silver. Prismatic. Ooh, that one's going to be numbered to 199. I'm going to get that one into a sleeve immediately. Nice little silver prismatic for the Jacob Wilson. Very good. That was like the Tim the Toolman Taylor. I don't even know what I'm doing on that one. That was wild. Get this Luis Baez into a sleeve, number to 299. Going over to the Houston Astros. And then this one is we'll sleeve that one in a little bit. Back to our nice ones there. And then last pack, and then we'll be on to box number 2. Turned into Dracula there for a second. I want to suck your blood. Blah, 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 blah. Bronson Arroyo, Brock Porter, Jim Rice. So we got a nice little purple in here. Billy Martin, Zebby Matthews, Jose Canseco on that number to 149, purple. I like that. That one's going to the Texas Rangers on for Peter Killinger. We got the Augustin Ramirez, and we have that James Tibbs on that dinger. Louder, sick one there. All right, let's get these ones all moved over, and then I will. Again, like I said, I have a little pile going of ones I need to sleeve afterwards. All right, we are on to the next one. I'm just gonna start up here and start working my way around. Empty box. Two for two on the makes. Bryce Aldridge, Joe Jackson, shoeless. Got the Trey Vesage on that one. Grover Alexander on that one. Crazy. Kumar Rocker. Jace Jung. That one in here as well. Oops. This one all sleeved up. So weird not having a secondary sleever in here. Usually we've been doing that lately. So Mariah out sick today, so I am solo dolo. Family's gonna come visit me a little bit though. Bring me some food. Bobby Witt Jr. Oh, got a Thomas Harrington on the number 2 149 purple. Going over to Pittsburgh and the Steelers and the Pirates. Jeez, had football on the brain there. Speaking of that, though, y'all, we do have crazy discounts. I did extend the flash boost, so everything is still 5% flash boost through the rest of the night. We're going to have this Ethan Anderson, sick one there for Baltimore, on the number to 199. Sensational signatures. Sick one there. Got one into a sleeve. Going over to Baltimore and Gabriel. So we do have those. Did add some more Marvel Kakawau up, so two more 2-boxers on that. Nice little Nick Kurtz right here on that one for the Athletics. Always good to see Nick show up. He's one of the top guys right now, so can't beat that. Robin Ventura. So we do have those going on, so you might want to pick up those spots. We do have Topps Finest. If you're into baseball, Topps Finest is a pretty good steal right now with the codes. So I think they're like 35% off. So absolute steal. Got a nice little Jacob Wilson there. That's a sick one there. Got the Sebastian Walcott, Will Wagner. Ooh, got a George Lombard Jr. prospect signatures. Sick one there. Not numbered, but that one is going over to the Yankees. I'm very sick with there. Kind of popped out of nowhere on me. So grab those. And then we also have, we might have some high-end football after that other football break sells out. Let me grab that. Let me actually go over and just keep checking it. Double check here. Boom. Looks like we have 2 units left on that one. Baseball right now, Topps Finest Baseball is, like I said, 35% off. So we got some nice stuff. So definitely feel free to go check all of that stuff out. Enrique Bradfield Jr. on that number to 199. And we have that Mizorowski on that red. Got the Bryce Aldridge. Buster Posey. Nick Kurtz. I'll get that one into his sleeve as well. Good thing I went and grabbed us some 55 points, because we going to need them in this break. A lot of stuff to sleeve up in these. Mizorowski. He's having himself a nice little debut season. Enrique Bradfield Jr. on that number 2 199. Christian Scott. Campbell. Ooh, we got a nice little Paul O'Neill number to 499 there. As well as a Josh Gibson on the silver. Josh Gibson over there. That dingers. All right, into a sleeve for the Yankees. Paul O'Neill. You know, I used to not be a fan of Paul O'Neill when I was a kid. Just kind of looked like he might be a jerk. But then I found out more about him. It seems like he was a pretty cool dude. So I kind of always feel bad for hating on him prematurely, you know. But it is what it is, you know. Sometimes it's like that, you know. Sometimes you judge a book by its cover, and that cover's wrong, you know. And I'm man enough to admit that I messed up on the judgment of him. So there we go. Through here, bam. Alex Gordon played Little League Baseball with Alex. People thought we were related because both our last names were Gordon. Got a Kalen Culpepper on that one right there. Number 2, 199. Sick one there, going over to Minnesota and the Twins. Boom. Sick one there. Got that Miggy Cabrera, one of my favorites. Ooh, Spencer Jones on the red fireworks. This is going to be number 2, 199. Sick one there. That one into our sleeve. That one should be going over to the Yankees, I believe. Michael Young. Reggie. Kevin Alcantara. Mike Mitchell. Thomas Segassi. Boom, we got a Brady E-ball for the potentially NIL spot. But I know there are some weird stuff. The Emmett, so we'll get that one all figured out. Some of these players have been drafted, so now they're not technically NILs. XYZ, we'll figure all of that stuff out. Got the Pee Wee Reese on the silver. Dingers on Hideki Matsui. I love that insert. Just wish it wasn't gold. Get me all fired up every time. I would keep seeing that Dinger's gold, and I'm like, oh, I need. And then it's not gold. Mike Piazza. Boom, got a Colt Keith. I'm going to have that Darren Baker, too. Let me sick one there. Colt Keith should be numbered. It is numbered to 299. Darren Baker is not. Just a sick rookie, nonetheless. Getting blown up on the phone. Boom, got that one. Have our Colt Keith. Numbered. Then we're going over to the Detroit Tigers. My Detroit Tigers. Big fan of Detroit. Sick one there. That Rhett Louder. More Dion. Eddie Collins. Looks like we might have some orange back here. What we got? Ooh, we're going to have a Yordani Monegro on the numbered to 49. Very sick one there for the Boston Red Sox. Sick one there. The Vance Honeycutt on that silver. Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful Saturday. Enjoying it with family, friends, all the fun stuff. Connor Norby. Ooh, Paul Skeens on that. Super sick green. Number 75 of 75. Let's go. That's a sick Paul Skeens. I love that design. Paul Skeens out here. Skeensin', you know what I'm saying? Nice one going over to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Andrew Corsini. Sick one there on that Paul Skeens. Then we're going to have a Thatcher Hurd on the New York. I believe this is Thatcher. Now I'm going to have to double check Thatcher up, but I feel like Thatcher is a Yankee, but I do not know for sure. So let me double check that. Huh. Control AF. Thatcher is a Yankee. Yes, let's go. Nice one there. Going over to the Yankees on that one. George Lombard Jr. Ethan Salas. It was like a little catcher pack right there at the end. I'd love to pull Skeens like gold vinyl auto or something. That'd be sick. James Wood. Slade Caldwell. Charlie Condon. Connor Griffin. I have a Christy Mathewson on that. Number 299. Super sick one there. Mariah's not here, but Nick York is. She always has a tendency to pull some Nick York stuff. So, dang, Matt Wieters. That's crazy. I actually attended Matt Wieters' MLB debut. It just popped up in my feed the other day. Took my little, very small daughter to go see them play. Used to live close by Baltimore Stadium. Justin Upton, one of my AAU teammates. Let's go, Justin. What's up, man? Nick Kurtz on the number 2, $4.99. That's so sick. Sick one there. That's a nice one for Nick Kurtz and the Athletics. Super nasty on that. I'm going to also have this number 225 on the Jadexon Perez. That is crazy. I love those mojos. It's one of my favorite designs around. And it's crazy. It's crazy to be able to open up product that has people that you know in it. You know. Very cool. Luis Angel Acuna. Ken Griffey Senior. Sick ones there. Last pack of this box. Simpson, Chase DeLauer, Pudge, Josh Gibson. I have a Matt Shaw on the rookie, number to 299. Very sick one there for the Chicago Cubs. Wife's a huge Cubs fan. We named our son after Hall of Fame second baseman Ryan Sandberg. So, very cool on that. Always love it. Ooh, Berto Clemente, one of my favorite players of all time. Dingers on the Miguel Cabrera. Zach Veen. So sick on those. We are into our third box. Getting ready to get into our third box. So far, this has been a blast. Box. I don't know if anyone's going to the Rockies game, if anyone's close by, next Friday when they play the Angels, but I plan on being there. Hopefully, maybe Trout will hold off on hitting home run number 400 until that night. Then we can watch that. Super sick. Gonzalez, crazy. Slade Caldwell. Charlie Condon. Oh, we got a one stuck together. There is another Buster Posey. This one numbered to 99. That's right, for BT. Gonna start that rainbow on that Buster Posey. Let's go, BT. Sick Buster Posies. We have the Noble Mayer on the Miami Marlins auto to 199 on that sensational signature. Very sick one there. Going over to Miami and Adam Page. Sick one there. Tommy White. Jace Jung. Nolan Ryan. Buster Posey. I feel like I've been pulling Buster a lot in this. I hope I pull a Buster auto. I don't know if he's even got one in here, but I hope he does because I would like to pull him. Judge, John Smoltz, Justin. See you again, Justin. The Amelia Pertre, number 2, $4.99 for the Tampa Bay Rays. I think that's the second one I've pulled of him like that. Sick one there, number 4.99. Zabby Matthews on that silver. Dylan Cruz. Nick Kurtz. Let me get that one into a sleeve and top load. David Shields. A-Rod. Forward Albert Pujols. And legends in there. James Tibbs the third for San Francisco Giants. There you go, BT. That's a nice one there for your PC. Let's go. James Tibbs, cool. I love his signature too. Very sick one on that one right there. Let's go. Can't beat that. Followed right directly by a Baltimore Kobe Mayo, numbered to 299. Kobe Mayo always makes me think of my daughter because her name shortened is Kobe, and she loves Mayo. So I always think of it every time. Probably shouldn't make me chuckle. It used to make me chuckle every time. But Gary Sheffield. Got the talisman. Cracks me up every time, though. Oh, Tibbs is he's a Dodger now? No. I thought he was still... How'd I miss that? I mean, that one's for the Giants, though, so... Shoot. I didn't realize he got traded. I don't know how I missed that. Probably working all the time. Barry Larkin on that number to 199 right there. Tibbs was the guy you were chasing last year in those Bowmans. So, Paul Molitor, very sick one there. Got the Jack Leiter, Rhett Lauder. Kobe Mayo on the rookie. Ivan Rodriguez. Boom, got a Gil Hodges for Brooklyn Dodgers, number 2, 149 on that purple. Sick one there. Nice one. The Luke Dickerson, Kellen Culpepper, Dion Severking, Bob Gibson. Met Bob Gibson. Got an autograph one time. Most random story. We military brats, me and my brother. We were playing on the claw machine, and this was in Nebraska, and they had a fitted hat, and this is when fitted hats started getting like super popular. And so there was a St. Louis Cardinals hat in there. Speaking of St. Louis, there's a La Russa, number to 499. Yeah, there was a hat in there, and we actually pulled it. We were really good at a claw machine game. Got the St. Louis Cardinals hat, right? We were psyched. Neither of our sizes, so neither of us could wear it. And then Ben Hess there on that one. So we're like, all right, we're trying to thinking, what are we gonna do with it? We walk no more than maybe 2 football fields away, go up the stairs because we were there to shop at the commissary. And we go up the stairs, and who is sitting there signing autographs but Bob Gibson? So we have a Bob Gibson autographed St. Louis Cardinals hat. Got the Benito Santiago right there on that number 2/149. Yeah, so just happenstance to win a Cardinals hat, and then minutes later bump into one of the greatest pitchers of all time, Bob Gibson, signing autographs, and had something for him to sign. So turns out, I guess he actually lived in Omaha or near Omaha. Got the Wyatt Sanford on that autograph for the Pittsburgh Pirates, number 2/199. So interesting story though. Didn't know that at the time, so didn't realize how, I guess, kind of not crazy it was. I mean, still kind of crazy timing to win a Cardinals hat out of a claw machine and then go on to see somebody that could actually sign it and be relevant. But very cool. Griffo Farrell, Drew Beam. Gonna have a nice Carson Williams for Tampa Bay on that number to 299. That one into a sleeve. We're gonna have that Chase Dolander on that silver. Like I said, I am putting some of these ones off to the side that I do need to sleeve and top load, so I will be doing that after the show. Unless they're big ones, then I do them real time, like huge ones that need to be done ASAP. Bud Selig, Hill, Noble Mayer. Gonna have a Jackson Churio for the Brewers, number 2/499. Sick one there on that one for Milwaukee, and Chris Kirk. Nice one there. Billy Martin on the silver. So Kim. Matt Wieters. Chase Burns. Stargell. Johnny Bench on the red color match right there. Number 299. Going over to the Reds. Shout out who got Cincinnati. Jason Roseman. Getting them Reds right there. I'll pop up in another 55 sleeves because I am running through them. Next up, we have a Luke Dickerson. Not numbered, going over to the Nationals. Then we're going to have a Bryce Rayner on the Talisman right here. Going over to Detroit. That one should be numbered. It is number 2/199. Very nice one there on that Talisman. That one all put into a top load. Nice one there for Detroit. Who's got Detroit? Josh Germain. We are down to 2 packs left in this one. Halfway through this break right now. Jeff Bagwell. Looks like we got another one of those silvers. JD Dix. Just saw who it was. It is Zach Veen, Colorado Rockies own. Right there. Number 275. Veen. That one's going over to Travis Von Epps. Sick one there. That'd be a sick one to get autographed, Travis. I know you are also local, so if you ever go to a game, it'd be a sick one to get autographed. So Chase Burns on the silver, having a good little start to his career as well. There's Zach Veen again. Got the Jack Morris. Looks like we got an orange back here. Who's it gonna be? PJ Orlando, Darren Baker. Ooh, we're gonna have a nice little number to 499 on the Ryan Waldschmidt for Arizona. Nice one there. We got the Michael Young for Texas and the Rangers there on the number to 49. there. And then we're going to have a talisman there. Benito Santiago. This one's all off to the side. There we go. Check my phone. All right, boom. Here we go. Salas Auto, that'd be sick. Okay, I will try it. All right, slow. George Lombard right there on that one. Number 2, $4.99 for the Yankees. George Lombard always showing up. Nice one there, always. There he is right there. We're gonna have, for Seattle, we're going to have a Durangelo Sinje. I cannot ever pronounce that guy's name right. Number to 199. Too many different sounds, and I was not good at reading. So, just want y'all to know that. And I apologize, Durangelo, for mispronouncing your name. I'll go over to the Seattle Mariners. Brian Thomas. Got that prismatic. There's a nice little Bryce Rayner. Davis. Dylan Cruz. Braylon Payne. Nimola. Caminiti. Ooh, gonna have a nice little Brock Wilkin on the number to 299 red for the Brewers. Put that one into a top load action. We got the Juan Gonzalez on the silver there. Design. Charlie Condon on the talisman. I like that talisman design. Very cool. I think it's brand new this year for Prizm. So we can see Leo DeVries. A nice little Johan Tong on the Mets, number to 499. Here we go. That one right there. Nice one there. We're gonna have a sensational signatures. Joseph Redfield for the Los Angeles Angels. Sick one there. Got my Angels. They are Chad Bower. Like I said, I'm going to go see the Angels play. Hopefully Mike Trout holds off on hitting number 400 until we see him Friday. Doubt it will happen, but, you know, it's worth it. Worth a hope. Trey Morgan. Cliff Lee. Loved Cliff Lee. Ooh, Travis Vaughn Epps. Nice little hit right there. Charlie Condon on the Prismatics. Number to 99. Wow, that's a sick auto. I'm actually going to mag that one up. Because that is sick. I'm going to mag up Charlie. It's a nice sick one there for you, Travis. Congrats on that one. Rockies be hitting. Nice little auto on that one right there. The Prismatrix, I guess, sorry, is what it's called in this one. Still don't know where our stickers are at, so we'll figure that out. But that is a nice one there. Number 299. It is number 26 of 99. He is 24. I was hoping it was going to be jersey number. It wasn't. We have Bert Campaneris on the Number to 499. Got that one right there. Going over to the Athletics. And we're going to have a nice little James Woods on the red. Not numbered, but still a sick one. I'm going to put that one into a sleeve. Man, I cannot grab this. That sleeve is so far. I don't know why it's like so slippery. Very nice one there. Nice one on that red. Oh, there you go. Leo DeVries. Paul Skeens. And that Charlie Condon is sick. Ozzy. K-line. It's the reason I wore number 6. My dad's favorite player wore number 6. So I wore number 6. Ooh, got a nice James Wood on the number to 199. Sick one right there. For the Nationals, John Park getting some hits. Out of his hits. Nice one there. Got the Carter Johnson on the silver. There's a Charlie Condon on the fireworks. Yogi Berra. Hey, boo boo. Different kind of Yogi Berra, but you know what I'm saying? Don Drysdale. Cora. Haesung Kim. George Lombard. Harmon Killebrew. Ooh, got a Chase Burns. Let's go. Chase is having a good start to his debut season. Got number 275. Crushing it out here. Throwing nice. Going over to the Cincinnati Reds. I'm going to go over to Jason Roseman. Number 275 on that Chase Burns. Got that Brett Saberhagen on that red. Jace Jung on that Prizm Matrix. See the Cecil Fielder. Saw the Prince Fielder. Love them both. Both of them did play for the Tigers at some point of their career. Travis Bozana. Brady House. Homer Bush Jr. Ryan Sandberg holds a special place in my heart. Named my son Ryan after this man right here. So super sick. I'll put him up here just for the heck of it. We got the Travis Bozana number to 499 right there. Super sick. On that one. Very cool. Been starting a PC for Ryan Sandberg for my son. He collects them, so very cool. Every time I see him, sick one on the Dion. We got the James Wood on that dinger. I'm gonna put that one into a soft sleeve right now. Just I'll put it probably in top load actually. Very cool one there. Nice one there. Frank Thomas, so weird to see him in an A's uniform. That is crazy. Tim Hudson. Robin Yount. Tris Speaker. Man, I love this. There's so many like cool like legends in here. The Jet Williams on the number to 299 right there. Sick one on that. Do a sleeve. I pulled a sick Jet. I think it was out of Boys of Summer last year. Pulled a really nice one. That silver on that Bobby baseball. There's a fireworks on that James Wood. There's the Tibbs. Keisha. Some fun stuff in here. There we go. Thomas White. Jordan Lawler. There's Prince. We've got a nice Braden Taylor, sorry, on that number to 149 purple. Going over to the Rays. Let's go Tampa. Nice one there. Sick one on that. We got a nice little Chipper Jones on that. Not numbered, but still sick color match. My dad's second favorite player all time. Nice little dingers on that number to 99. Get that one into a sleeve as well. Roman Anthony, Jake Peavy, Ashcroft. Johnny Bench, Nelson Cruz, Bronson Arroyo. Nice Jacob Wilson on that number to 499. Sick right there. Got the Nick Kurtz earlier. Now I got that nice little Jacob Wilson. What's going on, Alex? How's it going? Got the August Ramos, Jack Leiter, Jacuna Brooks Lee. Brock Porter, Mizorowski, Don Mattingly. Ooh, gonna have a cherry blossom. That's gonna be sick. It's gonna be a Hai Sung Jung on the 199 for the Dodgers. Sick one there. I'm hoping so too. I can't wait to break that. We're going to have a sick Dylan Drayling on the number to 20. Those are so sick. I love the cherry blossoms. Such a fun design. Get that one into a mag here on that. Sick low numbered. I am hoping on that Origins. Did it? I know it was pretty almost sold out. I don't know if it did so. I haven't been checking because I've been breaking this, but let's see. Go back to the site. Let's see if we got an update. I'm moving some stuff. Okay, still got 2 spots left on that. In theory, a lot of good stuff we can break tonight. So, looking forward to that. Here we go. Going over to the Rangers right there. And that sick cherry blossom. Oh, can't beat the sick design of the cherry blossom. So love that one's right there. The Roman Anthony. They put it. Rushing. Roger Hornsby. Monty Irving. We got a nice little Carter Holton on the number 299 there for the Atlanta Braves. Jose DePaulo. All right, we're down to our last 2 boxes here. Here we go. Pull this one up from the top first. Go. Ooh, I got that weird Panini pack thing going on. I think stuff's like backwards Jack Morris. Hagen Smith, Willie Stargell. Ooh, got a nice little Darren Baker on the number 2, $4.99. Do see what I think I see we have a color blast in this pack. That is why it was flipped upside down. So nice one there. Number 2, $4.99. I'm gonna click that to the back. We got the Cam Smith on the rookie. I don't know if y'all. Oh, okay. Side view doesn't show it. Oh, there it is right there. We have the Jack Leiter. We have a nice Ethan Anderson on that one right there. And then here is going to be our color blast. If y'all are ready for it. It's going to go to Josh Germain, I believe. And then, oh, no, it's going to be Aaron Judge. Whoa, I definitely thought that was a different player. That is crazy. That is an Aaron Judge, actually. New York Yankees. Josh Germain still. Okay, I looked away. I thought it was. Ironically enough, I thought it was because I saw the ON and I saw that. I thought it was Jackson Jobe, which is crazy. Aaron Judge, even crazier. That is a sick one right there. Let's get that one into a mag. Woo! Got an Aaron Judge on the color blast. That is sick. Kind of caught me off guard on that. I kind of re-sleeve it because I don't like the direction that sleeve's in. OCD me kicking in. That is a sick one right there. Aaron Judge. For them Yankees, going over to Josh Germain. Let's go, Josh. Getting that color blast. Aaron Judge. That is a sick one back there. And we're going to get this Ethan Anderson also over in our pile. Man, what a pull. Let's go, Josh. I love it. Josh always comes in and is always like, good luck, everybody, before every break he's in. And yeah, I think karma comes back to you. That's so cool. Let's go. That's a sick one right there, Josh. That's a sick one. I'll pull it. That's a sick one. How sick that is. Aaron Judge. Sick one there. Love that. Kyle Teal. There's my boy Ryan. Sandberg. Theo Gillen on this one right here. Sick auto right there. Going over to the Tampa Bay Rays. That's a cool one, man. That is a sick one. Congrats on that one, Josh. Let's go. Got them Yankees. Got that big hit. Got the Braden Taylor right here on the number to 499. Also going to the Rays. On that low number. I mean, you never know. I mean, I've seen some crazier stuff, but you're probably right. You are probably right on that one. I'm going to have that Kidman. That Rhett Lauder on that Prismatics Matrix. I'm telling you what, these are all coming out weirdly backwards. So, Kobe Mayo on that rookie. Bubba Chandler. Braden Montgomery. Got a nice little Greg Maddux color match right here. Number to 299. I mean, color blasts are pretty sick. I have the silver on the Ethan Holiday right there. I believe the way we decided to do these is, since they've been drafted, like Ethan Holiday, to the Rockies, that is where they go. So, but we will also be I'll also be double checking all that stuff. So, let's go in there. Maybe it's an error, and they'll give us another color blast in here. I've seen Panini do crazier things, right? There we go. Jeff Bagwell. Bobby Miller. J.D. Dix. A nice little Blake Burke. That number to 299. Maybe like a 101 or something. Sick 101 of like one of the top players would be sick. Take that. Nice one there. That color blast is... I love color blasts so much. Kiki Coiler. Got the Prismatics on that one. Okay, so I'm not losing my mind. I literally, okay, so this says Prismatic. That says Prismatrix. So I'm not losing my mind. I definitely was like, I've been calling these Prismatics for way too long for me to be losing my mind. I try, you know? I mean, like, I'm one of those, like, you never know, right? Some crazy stuff could happen. I'm probably usually wrong, but I mean, you know, it's nice to think of it, you know, in the moment at least. Well, again, a nice little Dick Allen right here. Only numbered to 149 for the Phillies. Nice one there. Maybe like a sick, like, just like the craziest card ever could just show up. Maybe, I don't know. Probably not, but you know, still worth hoping it into existence, right? Chase Burns. Oh, we got it. We do have a snake skin. Told you they can do some weird stuff. PJ Orlando, Darren Baker, Hideki Matsui. I'm gonna pull this one to the front because I want to go through this. Talisman, Paul Molitor. All right, that one's gonna be numbered. What's this going to be? Cliff Lee for the Texas Rangers on the snakeskin. Kind of sick. Got the number to 499 for that Hideki Matsui. Cliff Lee was one of my favorites. I don't think of him as a Ranger, but I guess I guess he was. Makes sense. More think of him as a Indian, but whatever. I guess Guardian now, technically, in the history. But that is a sick short print there. For the Texas Rangers. Who's got Texas in this one? Peter Killinger. Let's go, Pete. Nice snakeskin. I love snakeskins too, though. Snakeskins are always fun. Oops, I almost forgot. We still have packs left. These cards being backwards are throwing me all off. Terry Francona. Hyesung Kim. Travis Bazzana. Roger Clemens. Ooh, got an Aiden Miller. Number 2. 199 right there. Going over to Philly. I know. Rangers be hitting when you don't even think they would be hitting. But I will say, like, some of the teams that they put, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is valid. Oh, Pedro on the Montreal Expos going over to the Washington Nationals. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know on the on certain players on certain teams. But yeah, I don't really think of. I guess I don't really think of Cliff Lee as a Ranger, but. I feel like we got at least one more sick card coming. That's like gonna be a sick mag. So down. That's a Edwin Encarnacion, number to 499. I love the blossoms. Those are so sick. There it goes on that one. And we're gonna have a nice little low numbered Tommy Yorkie Sugano on the auto. It was going to be number 99, sorry. Right there for the Baltimore Orioles. Super sick one there. Going over to Gabriel. I am out of sleeves again. Dang, that is crazy. Just going through these top loaders very quick. Nice one there on that red Sagano. Charlie Condon, Chipper Jones, Lou Gehrig, Levi Wells, Aaron Judge, John Smoltz. Oh, there we go. We have a Colston Montgomery for the Chicago White Sox, number to 499. Sick one there. That one into our sleeve. Nice one there. Oh, got a nice little Ricky Henderson on the silver. We'll go into our pile of ones we need to do after the show. Let's see, it's a fielder. Dang, that is, that is not the way you want it to be for sure. Connor Griffin, Justin Upton. There's a nice little chipper on that number to 299. Sick one there. Going over to the Braves. Oh, not that one. Goes here. That Wyatt Sanford, Jace Junk Prismatic, Chris Davis, Randy Johnson, Christian Campbell, Darryl Strawberry, Walker Jenick. Got a Tony Perez right there on the number to 199. Do have a redemption here, so that's a sick one. Get that one. This one there. Come back to that redemption here in a minute. We have the Roman Anthony on the dingers. Frank Thomas. Cash. And let's see who we got here. We're going to have a sensational signatures. Luis Baez, number 91. I'm pretty sure Houston Astros. Could be wrong on that. Luis Baez is Houston Astros. I'm going over to Travis on Epps. Houston Astros. One into a sleeve. Here we go. That's when they're going over to the Houston Astros. I don't know why Baez is a redemption. I was just thinking the same thing. Yes. I mean, maybe I'm losing my mind, but I was thinking the same thing. Andrew Walters, Yohei Santana, Bud Selig, Dashon Hill. A nice little Lazaro Montez on the number to 99 going over to Seattle. Sometimes they have some weird redemptions. I mean, like, I don't know, but it's wild. Connor Griffin right there on that one. The fireworks. I saw the back card. Pretty hyped on it. Boom. Ryan Zimmerman. Another one of my AAU teammates. Very cool. And also played at the rival high school I played at. So, shout out, Zimmy. What is up? Last pack, actually, before I get into that one. Phone was blowing up. Just make sure everybody's alive, you know. Always a good plan. I always worry when my phone dings that many times. I feel you on that. George Lombard. Boom. Dalton Rushing on that one right there. Sick one, number 2, $4.99. Going over to the Los Angeles Dodgers. Sick one there. Got the Bryce McGee on that one. McCage on the silver. Get that one sleeved up afterwards. Got that Roman Anthony, Chris Davis, Ricky Henderson, Pedro. I love Pedro. Man. I mean, there is a reason why I typically put the redemptions like to the end so I can like slow roll them because they're usually like bigger hits. But yeah, Jay Strong on that one right there. Number to 299. Sick one there. BT, I think you have the Braves, so I think this auto is yours. That's coming up right behind. So. Nice one there on that. Jay Strong. There we go. We got the Cam Caminiti on the sensational signatures right there. Coming your way. I believe Ken Caminiti's nephew, I think it is. I'm correct. So I was reading the back of his Bowman. I think that's the relation. So sick one on that auto. Boom. Ryan Waldrop. Marcelo Mayer. Dylan Cruz, Braylon Payne, Aaron Nimala. Have a nice Pedro. That one going over to the Nationals. Number to 499. The Hideki Matsui on the silver. Paul Skeens on that prismatic. Manny is all over Panini product, but all over on every different team that he played for. It's like crazy. So again goes back to sometimes you don't think of players as certain teams, but that is one of the ones where got a Hyesung Kim right there on that sick auto. That's cool. That one kind of popped out of nowhere for the Dodgers. Andrew Porcini, nice pickup on that one right there. Very sick. Nice one there. Got the Albert Pujols on the blue, number to 199, going over to the St. Louis Cardinals. That one going over to Travis Vaughn Epps. Should have one. I think one more. Oh, that goes nowhere. Should have one more auto. Got a Rhett Louder on that color match. I'll get that one all sleeved up here and a little after. I know. I'm trying, Steve. I'm trying. Got a nice JD Dix right there on that number 299. That one into a soft sleeve. Roll through that one. Nice one there on that. The Barry Larkin on the silver. Dingers Leo DeVries. We're almost done with this box, but we saw, like I said, should have one more auto. Drysdale. Oops. That's Kim. Darryl Strawberry. Joe Sewell. First Cleveland, number to 499. Going over to the Guardians. Sick one there. Got the Kobe Mayo on the red right there. I'm going to go get sleeved up afterwards. Along with this Charlie Condon. Travis Bazzana, Chase Burns, Janik. I got a nice Austin Wells right there on that number 299. Nice one there. There we go. Colson Montgomery on that one right there. Jace Jung on the Prismatic. And Collins. And that's Kendall George for the Dodgers, number 499. There we go. Sick one there. Tyson Neighbors on that silver. Get that one sleeved up. Bryce Rayner. It's my boy Zimmy. Cam Smith. Marcus Cunningham. Sammy Sosa. Nice little Roman Anthony on the number to 199. Sick one there. Roman Anthony been hinting in this too for them Boston Red Sox. Nice one there for Josh Germain. Having himself a nice little break. And we're going to have a Walker Janik for the Houston Astros. That one's going to go to Travis Von Epps, number 249 on the Walker Janik auto. That is a sick one right there. Nice one on that one. Congratulations, Travis. Getting two very sick autos in this one. Prismatic right there. Check lighter. A couple more packs, maybe pull a random like they messed up and give us a little bit more. Ooh, there's a little bit of color back there. I don't know. Oh, let's see, Cal Rip. Ooh, we're gonna get a nice Ken Griffey Jr. on this one. So sick. That one's gonna be 7 of 75 for the Cincinnati Reds. Jason Roseman, nice one there. So sick. Heck yeah. Ken Griffey Jr. That Paul O'Neill on that silver. Prismatics on that. That Chase Dolander. Put that in the wrong pile. Kid for the Reds. Yes, right. Tommy White. Got a nice Tommy Troy there for the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's going to go to Adam Page. Sick one there. Number 499. Boom. Hagen Smith on that one right there. Oh, Chase Burns on the number to 199 on the Prismatics. Nice one there. That one into a sleeve as well. And then we will almost be done with this break. Get us down to our recap, and then we go 2 packs left. Johnny Bench. Caminiti. Dylan Dreeling on the number 299 for the Rangers. Start the rainbow, I guess, on that one too. Crazy there. Nice one on that. Bobby Miller on that one. We got the James Wood on the firework. Colson Montgomery. Chipper. Last pack magic. Let's see what we can pull. Here we go. Brock Porter. This is some purple back here. Let's put Andre Morales. JD Dix for the Arizona Diamondbacks, going over to Adam Page. On that 149. Here we go. Sick one there. Got the Craig Yoho on the red. Get that one sleeved up afterward. Jack Leiter. Lou Gehrig. Boom. Get these ones put to the side. And we will do a recap. All right. That's how we're going to do the recaps. I have autos. I got all these. Ones here. So we got the mags. We got the autos. We have the lower numbered and bigger hits right there. And then we're going to have these ones right here. These are, I'm going to go through half and half. I'm just going to kind of filter through. I'm not even going to say the names. Just kind of see. These are the ones that are lower, are numbered cards. A lot of numbered. Sick ones here. And I will call out the lower numbered stuff. Very cool. Get those ones into our thing. Taylor, Darren Baker. That's what's there. Oops. There we go. Nice amount of numbered product in this, obviously. Oh yeah, no problem, BT. Always fun. Sick ones there. Boom. Those ones. And then we're going to bust through these ones right here. These are our lower numbers. I'll call these ones out. We have a JD Dix for the Diamondbacks, 149. Chase Burns, Prismatic. That one's going to be number to 199. We have the number to 75, Ken Griffey Jr. going over to Cincinnati. We have the Roman Anthony. That one's going to be number to 199 going over to the Red Sox. We have the JD Dix on the Arizona, number 299 on the red. We have a Montez for the Seattle Mariners, number 299. We have the Dick Allen, number to 149. We have the Carter Holton, number 299. We have that sick Jacob Wilson, number 499. Oops, we got the La Violette on the number to 99 Dingers. We got the Braden Taylor on the number to 149 going over to the Tampa Bay Rays. We have the Chase Burns number to 75 going over to Cincinnati. We have the James Woods number to 199 going over to the Nationals. We have the Michael Young number to 49 going over to the Rangers. We have the Zach Veen number to 75 going over to the Rockies. We have the Talisman on the Detroit. Bryce Rayner number to 199. We have Benito Santiago going over to the San Francisco Giants, number to 149. We have the Brooklyn Dodgers getting Gil Hodges, number to 149. We have the Kobe Mayo, number 299, going over to the Baltimore Orioles. We have the Buster Posey, number to 99, going over to the Giants. We have the Paez, number 225, going over to the Red Sox. We have that Nick Kurtz, number 499, going over to the Athletics. There we go. I'm going to have down to Christy Mathewson, number to 99, going over to the New York Giants. So it should be the San Francisco Giants. We have the Paul Skeens, number to 75, going over to the Pirates. We have the Monegro on the number to 489, going over to the Red Sox. We have the Thomas Harrington, number to 149, going over to the Pirates. We have the Texas Rangers getting this Jose Canseco, number to 149. We have this Jacob Wilson, number to 199, going over to the Athletics. Buster Posey, number to 25, going over to the Giants. And then we have that number 299 going over to the Dodgers on that Bobby Miller. Then we're going to rip through our autos here. Some sick ones here. We got Walker Janik going over to the Houston Astros, number 49. We have the Hyun Kim, number 2, not numbered, going over to the Dodgers. We have the Cam Caminiti going over to the Braves. We have the Houston Astros getting Luis Baez on that redemption. We have the Sugano, number 299, going over to the Orioles on the auto. We have the Theo Gillen going over to the Rays. We have the Redfield going over to the Angels. We have the Girangelo going over to the Seattle Mariners, number to 199. We have the Wyatt Sanford going over to the Pirates, number to 199. We have the James Tibbs III going over to the San Francisco Giants. That is a not numbered, but it is a refractor. Noble Meyer on the sensational signatures, number 199, going over to the Marlins. We have the Hurd going over to the Yankees on that sensational signatures. We have the George Lombard on the silver going over to the Yankees. We have the Ethan Anderson on the sensational signatures, number to 199, going over to the Orioles. We have that sick Nolan Shunnell going over to the Angels on that 199. We have the Roman Anthony redemption auto going over to the Red Sox. We have the Mac Horvath going over to the Tampa Bay Rays on the autograph. Then we have our super sick, low-numbered stuff. Dylan Driesling on the number to 20 Cherry Blossom. We're going to have that SSP Snake Skin Cliff Lee going over to the Rangers. We're going to have that Prismatrix Auto Charlie Condon, number to 99, going over to the Rockies. And then, of course, that sick Color Blast Aaron Judge going over to the Yankees. Incredible on that one.